Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Crabby Morning Podcast. I'm Kayla, along with
Liam,
Dylan, John.
and today we'll be talking about summertime fun / trip / whatever. Who wants to start?
I'll start off.
All right.
I'd like to talk about our beach trip that we took last Saturday.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Kayla had never been to the beach. How did you feel about that?
It was very exhilarating. I felt, on the edge. I felt all this adrenaline rush.
The thing
Because
is,
I can't swim, so yes.
the thing is, whenever I think about the beach, I always think about like how relaxing it is, and how even if you're not swimming in the water, you could just be relaxing on the shoreline.
Yeah, you could just be there, just chilling on the sand.
Exactly.
Beaches always have a multitude of stuff there, like shops and stuff, restaurants.
Mm-hmm. We were actually funny that you mentioned that. We were gonna try to go to a seafood restaurant that was kind of near the beach, but the problem is that the place that we went to didn't have a lot of parking because it was all reserved parking.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the fast food restaurant parking lots.
We were amateurs. We should have just stayed in the parking deck and walked there because it wasn't that far. But we've learned. So next time we do go there, we'll just stay there and just walk there.
Mm-hmm. All right. What is sorry, Kaylee, go ahead.
I was just going to say it was insanely hot there. I actually got sunburned. Shockingly.
Yeah.
What is the best summer experience that you've had? Like, what is the most memorable summer to you? And then we'll follow that up with what is the worst summer.
Okay.
Which I am. But what is the best summer to you?
Last summer? No.
Not
really.
Definitely not last summer.
I was thinking last summer, but it wasn't last summer. It was like a few summers back where I was squirrel watching.
Mm-hmm.
I watch squirrels in my front yard.
Nice.
And I feed them, and then one of them bit my toe.
Oh.
Rabies.
Rabies.
No.
I actually, I could think of one story back when I was a kid where I went to this lake and they had, one of those like inflatable tubes where they have a trampoline on the top of it.
Yeah.
So they had one of those, and that was my favorite thing to do because I could just climb up on it, jump around a little bit, and then just like spring into the water.
Oh, that's nice.
Although I guess that could kind of be combined with the best and worst, because on that same lake they had paddle boat. It was called pedal boat. That's what it was. They had pedal boats to rent, and me and my family were using it, and we saw a water snake in the water.
Did you pick it up?
I should have.
No, you should not. You're gonna die.
You don't think it's a good idea?
Why do you think men die quicker than women? It's because you say silly stuff like this.
In this room.
Anyways, for me personally, I do a summer camp job, so I've been working most summers for a while now. But I think the best summers for me would be the ones that I would say working, to be honest. I'm a hardworking guy, and if I'm not working, I feel weird. So, yeah.
Well, that's why I like to plan my days out in the summer, so that I don't, because I'm not one of those people that likes to just do nothing all day. I like to at least go for a walk during the day.
Do you remember when you were a kid and then you would like to do that? Like, you'd like to do nothing. Just because there was no school. So it was so much fun to just sit there and be like, oh, there's nothing to do.
I mean, it's nice now if it's right after you just came back from work and you want to relax a little bit. But if it's a day where you're literally doing nothing, you can at least go to a park, maybe throw a frisbee, throw a football, go for a jog, a hike, even
Watch some TV.
Hang
out with your family, your friends.
Imaginary friends.
Yeah.
Or real friends, Some of us, we can have real friends too.
I would say that the best summer I had was last year, because I had just graduated high school, and my dad flew me out to go see him, and that was really fun because we talked to each other in a while. And I was like, yeah, sure. And another surprise was my whole family was up there. So I was like, oh, snap. The gang is all back together. And we had a lot of fun. We did a lot of hiking, swimming, and just enjoying each other's company.
Oh, another good activity that you just reminded me of was actually family barbecues.
Yeah, we did a lot of that up there.
Oh, yeah.
My dad's a good cook. Shout out to my dad if you're listening.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
What is the worst summer memory that you can think of?
Last summer.
Oh, yeah.
John, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So, there was one summer when we were in soccer, and I don't know if it was specifically summer, but like I broke my arm during one of the games.
No. Well, that might be the worst for you. I thought it was quite exciting.
Wow, John!
I mean, they were like, "Oh, get Dylan to the car, rush him to the hospital."
You're just laughing at
me
him.
sitting in the hospital waiting room. Your parents just were chilling there, and I was playing on your father's phone because it's cool. I got to play on your dad's BlackBerry for like an hour. They were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I hope he's okay."
Hold on. So I'm in there, my arm's broken, and you're just like, yeah, I'm playing games on this guy's phone.
Yeah, I like that. For me, my worst summer was when my dad signed me up for summer camp one year.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to do things to earn badges and stuff. Oh!
I mean,
Oh!
did you have to earn them?
No, it was cool if you did. And I only did it because my brother had gone through it. But,
Oh, so you just forced yourself to have a bad time. I get it.
no, I did not force myself to have a bad time. It just happened that way.
Oh.
Sometimes things just happen that way. And I had to make a tent out of
Sticks
and leaves. And then it was too small and I couldn't fit in there because my partner was shorter than me and we got in a big heated argument. And I was like, maybe you should go work with somebody else. I was very confrontational. And then we ended up making one that was the size of only half of, size big enough for him, but too small for me. And so half of my body was sticking out of the thing. And then it rained, and it was a not fun day for me. Personally, someone else might have thought it was very fun.
I mean, you still got the opportunity to learn survival skills.
I've not had to use that since, and unless I feel like there's at least other sheltering places. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm going to be out in the woods. No offense. I don't like nature.
Oh. So you didn't enjoy the hike we went on 2 years ago?
It was less than a year ago, but it was okay. It was cool, but we didn't sleep over, and I didn't have any question. I wasn't questioning, oh, am I gonna make it at any point? And just kidding.
Well, you were complaining the entire time. You're like, oh, this is so long. I'm like, well, John, it's a hike. At the end, we swam in a river.
Yeah, that had to have been fun.
Am I confused about which hike we're talking about? I think I complain on every single hike. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, your family...
My family likes to hike, and we've been going on hikes every summer for a while. And now I have summer camp, so I'm always so busy. Ugh, busy.
Darn.
Ugh, so busy. Sorry, family. I love hiking, but I gotta work. Kayla and Dylan, do you have a memorable, terrible summer?
I'm not really sure. I think probably my arm being broken was probably a bad summer experience.
I don't even know if that was during the summer.
That's what I'm saying. I still can't specifically remember if that was
so
during
you didn't
the
have
summer
a
or not.
bad summer specifically?
I probably did. I just can't remember it at the moment. What about you, Kayla?
My summers really weren't all that exciting, really, but they weren't bad either. It was just kind of meh. Because I really wouldn't do much, honestly. I mean, I would do whatever it is I did during the summer, but it wasn't anything, noteworthy.
What about a most memorable summer moment?
Oh, Disney.
Disney?
I went to Disneyland for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Never been.
It's amazing.
I haven't been either.
It's
I've heard mixed
amazing.
reviews.
Well, in my honest opinion, I like Disney World better than Disneyland because I think Disney World is the original location, so they're going to have a lot more interesting things there.
I was gonna say, isn't Disney World bigger than Disneyland?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And I went there for a whole week.
Fun.
Oh wow.
And it was amazing, and I loved it, and I want to go back really, really badly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
Dylan.
it's just, I'm broke.
Kayla wants to go to Disney World.
I would. Well, I don't know if this is. I think this is a summer story. There was a place that me and my family like to go in the mountains where you can actually take like inner tubes and you can slide down like really steep slopes to the bottom. It's usually for most of the year it's a ski resort because it's most popular during the wintertime, but during the summer they do still offer the inner tube rides, and during the summer me and my family would like to go do that because it was really fun.
I remember my favorite summer
Yes.
was the summer of my graduation. And it was like a couple days after I had just graduated high school. I'm ready to take on adulthood. And I was going to go, I had been asked by a family, like through some connections, to teach overseas some English to this family, this rich family in Italy.
Oh yeah.
So this was like, I'd never lived on my own. I don't know this people. I have no family connection or anything. They're just like a random family. I got some monies and I'm going to be all alone in another country. And that was the craziest thing of my life. And I think that was the most memorable summer.
I'd say the worst summer that I had was I went camping with some of my friends, and there was like this abandoned train track bridge, and a lot of people like jumping off of there, and I was nervous, but I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go do it, and I slipped and I twisted my ankle and I fell and hit the water, and my friends came and got me and dragged me to shore, and I was like, oh man, my ankle kind of hurts, and I went to go step on it, and it just like a sharp pain jolted through my leg, and I was like, oh, ouch.
Oh.
No, I almost did, actually. It was like a level 2 sprain.
Too bad it wasn't level 3. That would have been...
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
you were at the boss level.
Yeah,
But
it's like there's some bruised bones and stuff.
Hey, you know if John was at the hospital with you, he'd just be on his phone.
I didn't have a phone, that's why I used your father's. Playing that game where you shoot a ball at the squares to try to get them to disappear.
He'd contact my dad trying to get his phone just so he could wait in the hospital.
Listen, I was a shifty boy and I only cared about things if it had something in it for my video games.
Wow.
Not saying that I did not appreciate loving and caring relationships, but to be honest, I would have abandoned my family to go play a video game.
Well, what about summertime fun activities now that we're all young adults? Obviously, our interests have changed slightly. Mine have not, but you know.
That's a good question. So, like, kind of the difference between summer
As a kid.
and summer as adults.
It hasn't changed, honestly. I still like swimming, hiking, camping, and going to bars. I'm kidding.
Unless.
Unless. No, but...
I mean, to be fair, you could still do those activities. I mean, it's just, like, instead of your parents driving there, you just drive yourself there.
and that'd probably be the only difference, but it's just, it hasn't changed. I mean, I don't like the beaches as much as I used to, but I still enjoy going to them.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go on hikes more and like swimming on the rivers and stuff.
And something that I just thought about is also amusement parks, but I know that you wouldn't like that, Liam.
I do not. I went at Six Flags one summer. I rode on all the rides. Hated every single one. I was miserable. I felt like a zombie at the end of the day. Like I was like
Zombie.
like I was a dead husk of my former self.
Dead husk, dead.
Yes.
I think I'm the only one here who's been to a club. Has anyone else gone?
I have
to
never
one,
been to
though.
Just
one.
me?
I've been to one. Yeah, I mean, I didn't enjoy it because I couldn't do anything other than just drink water and dance.
Do you want to talk about your experience at the club, Kayla?
Sure. So it was my first ever time going to a club with my friend, and we went to this club down in the city. You know, having the experience was really nice. I thought it was, cool for the most part. But, you have that one guy probably at every club that just kind of ruins your fun.
Yeah.
And there was this guy there who obviously was quite drunk, quite intoxicated. And he was trying to hump and motorboat all the women there he could. And he tried to do it with my friend, and she almost slapped him.
She should have. She's just been like that.
Yeah, but she's nice, and she didn't really want to cause too big of a
That's
scene.
being nice. It's being formal with them. Be like, hey, don't touch me. Slap him.
So outside of that awkwardness, it actually wasn't that bad. I actually really enjoyed myself.
Well, what was the best part of the night, other than obviously the other stuff?
Drunk dancing was fun. For like a good 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Well, I'm a lightweight, okay?
Yeah, but you only dance for 5 minutes?
Wait, I just realized I'm pretty sure the big difference between young adult summertime fun and adult summertime fun is literally just drinking.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, you do everything you do as a kid, like go to the beach, like swim in a lake, go to a pool, but you just have drinks with you when you're adult. That's the only difference.
Not all the time.
Unless
Smoking
you're
weed.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah.
I was about to say unless you don't like to drink.
Yeah, or you just there to have a good time, drink some ice cold waters.
Yeah.
Know? Exactly. Summer is what you make of it. It could be whatever your imagination wants it.
Oh, absolutely.
I have a very big imagination.
Interesting.
Hopefully, one summer I can go to Europe and go with John and the Crabby crew to Italy, and then John could be our translator.
Ooh.
I will tell you all the wrong things.
Good. I'm glad.
They'll say, "Get the heck out of here, you dumb butts," and then they say, "Thank you for visiting me. Will you stay over with my friend?" Oh, it would be so cool. Well, I'm glad we had this talk, and I hope that the Crabby crew has a fun summer as we begin in a couple weeks, the official summertime. Dylan, why don't you finish us off with our question of the day?
You got it. The question of the day is, what personal experience from the summertime was most memorable to you? And what is something you and your friends have always wanted to try during the summer? Thank you guys so much as always. Like and subscribe and have a crabby morning.
Bye-bye.
Later.